Here we are. Back in I go. Just check. Right. Probably reorganize this a little bit. That'll do. Okay. I think today is the day where I tackle the devil's spine. And I was going to try and get the controller working, and it did seem to work, but I did also have the same issue as in Hollow Knight, where it was disconnecting fairly frequently whenever I tried it out. And I think that's just an issue of the controller itself having a loose port for the cable. Here we are. So, unfortunately, no playing with controller right now. 3 times in a row. Ooh, a barbed eel. Two barbed eels. Oh, don't mind if I do. Okay, time to sell what I have off to the fishmonger and get some sleep. There we are. Lighthouse keeper. What is it? What do you know about the old mayor of Little Marrow? He's... I try not to think about him. It's a painful memory for us all. Some nights I still think I can hear the hum of his engines sailing past the bay. But I know he's gone. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I wonder if that's who she had mistaken me for when I first pulled in after dropping off the relic. Lumber. It seemed like it must have been someone important. You know, I haven't really explored these islands around here so much. I should probably have a bit of a look around. More lumber. Don't mind if I do. Oh, SOS. Oh, castaway. I'm saved! Saved! Oh, you are a sight for sore eyes! What happened? I washed up here. Oh, it must be some 2 weeks ago. We were in rough seas, and then a wave hit us broadside. And when a wave hit us broadside, I was jostled overboard and swept away. I thought my crew would have come to find me by now, but yours is the first ship I've seen pass by here. Did the boys send you looking for me? No. Oh, well, I'm sure they're out there looking anyways. Can you get me to Little Marrow, stranger? I should be able to catch them when they next stop by. Yes, I'll take you to Little Marrow. Okay. Well, the toiling and troubling can wait. I gotta get this man back to civilization. Here we are. The sweet, rank smell of civilization. I thought I could never miss it. He turns to you. For someone who has just been saved, he seems gloomy. I've not got much on me, as you can imagine. And I've a feeling this isn't worth much anymore. For me, at least. But perhaps it'll be worth something for you. He removes a signet ring from his left hand and presses it into yours. It's emblazoned with a symbol of a captain's wheel. On to better horizons, friend. Farewell. Alright. Well, that was a worthwhile little excursion. I guess that getting to the Devil's Spine can wait a little bit longer. I don't really want to sell this ring. I think I will put it into storage here. Okay. More to dredge up here is always good. And then can rest through most of the night and head out while it's still dark, I think. Do I need metal? Best to get it anyway. Cloth. A little bit of everything. Aside from treasure, I suppose. Oh dear. I think that'll pass me by. At least it seems so at the moment. I can probably discard that. Peculiar engine. Can't discard that. That's fine. Okay. A little bit messy, but that's okay. Aberrant fish. Don't think I'll have any place to sell it, though. There's the sunrise. Okay. Should probably check what I have to do here again. Stone columns. Right, bubbling vent. Follow the magma, follow them. Right. Statues. Okay, that's where I have to deliver something. Follow the magma, it said. What is this? Armored sea robin. Sea robin? Sea robin? Avoid that red, I suppose. So I have to head there. Okay, the island straight ahead here. I see. Okay. Weave through here. Stone shrine. An upright slab bears a carving. Two malformed fish writhing under the sun. A lower slab holds two shallow grooves. Two malformed fish writhing under the sun. I think there was something... Ooh, I could use explosives here, I think. Yeah. Here we are. The debris crumbles away. Sea robin. Pale skate. Okay. There's something over here. Message in a bottle. 1st of June, 1927. I should check what the symbols mean again. Stone columns, swarm of small creatures, swimming a boat. Do not grip you. Large eyeless beast with crossed out eyes. I'm looking for sunken relics. Are there any shipwrecks around here? Relics, you say? Perhaps one such as this? He pulls an antique watch out from inside his robe. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it. You are drawn to it too, I see. It found me during my rite of proving as I scavenged for creatures of power. It sapped up my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As will you. When the ritual is prepared, it will be yours to carry forth. Well, that answers that. There is a rig out here. I should probably read that message I got, but I can wait until I'm at the rig. Grilled shark! Ah! Abu. Another set of question marks. Grilled sharks are such cool creatures. Right. Cabin. Messages. Yesterday was the reading of his mother's will. Most of the remaining estate went directly to him, of course, but to my surprise she bequeathed me her pocket watch. Curious. I'm not fond of the thing, but I know that taking it will mean a lot to him. I cannot help but feel it is some veiled jab at me from beyond the grave. She was the type to do such a thing. Was I late on some occasion? Cannot recall. My darling, I have found you at last. When you left, I was scattered to the winds, but now I feel almost whole again. There is just one thing left to do. Throw me back. That feels like a warning. More refined metal. Don't need to buy the research part right now, but... Okay. Ah, whoops. Not what I meant to do. Storage. I should probably just pull out as much as I can here. That creature's making a lot of noise. I need more cloth for that. Okay, one more cloth. Okay, I only need 2 more lumber. Need some more cloth. I do have cloth here. In fact, I can just clear out everything I have for these upgrades right now. Cargo spaces. Lovely. Metal. Cloth in here. Yeah, may as well upgrade my engines. And purchase that as well. So I need 4 metal. Okay, 4 metal, 2 lumber, 1 cloth, and that's it, actually. Don't need this right now. Yeah. Oh, achievement. 75 knots. Right. Not bad. Oh, I have no money left. Just a little bit north of here is one of them is. Or one of them are. Treasure. Goblet. Alright. So what does this one need? 2 heavily plated creatures locked in battle. Oh, crab. Okay. Did the other one need aberrations then, because of the sort of images it had on it? I'll need to buy a better crab pot soon. But for now... this will have to do. And I will try heading around the back of the large island here. That's the large eyeless creature then. Okay, I need a ray and something I haven't met yet. Ruby ring. Maybe I should buy more explosives when I have the money. Ruby earrings. Ghost shark. I think this is one of the things I needed there. I may be wrong on that, but... really should buy explosives. Being out all night isn't going to be a good idea. And it's a lot harder to traverse here without... Yeah. Or now that I upgraded my engines, funny enough. Time to sleep. A little bit more sleep wouldn't hurt. There we are. Now... Ooh. An aberrant fish? Or creature? Cusk eel. No aberrant version though. That's unfortunate. Spider crab. Lovely. Pick this up. Now... Shipyard. Crab pot. Crab pot. Here. 135, around 2 per day, 3 days. I think that's worthwhile. 4x4. Yeah. Oh, I did not mean to sell that. Well. That is unfortunate, but I'll make do. Crab pot. Drop it here. 20 meters. And keep fishing around, I suppose. Do need one of you. Escape. Right. Treasure. An opal ring. Fancy. Ooh. I could tell there was a collision happening there. Okay. I sped up much too quick there. For such a small area. barely missed my skate. Ooh, 2 refined metal. A research part and the fathomless flame that I was looking for. Okay. Well. That's a large fish in there. Probably one of the only places to get it, too. Research. What was I looking at before? Efficient. 2 to 3 per day. 2 per day. 5x4, 4x4. I think the efficient is probably better for me. 5x4, higher aberration bonus. Around 3 per day. Alright. Yeah. $36. That's quite reasonable. Okay, a little bit more careful when I go through those areas. Something gold there as well. There we are. What is this? A special item. Stone tablet. Pursuit added. Visit the trader. In Little Marrow. Interesting. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, now, what are you? Coelacanth! Aha! Fantastic. That is a great find. $265 for that. Quite worth it. Actually, I should rest a little bit at least. And off to sleep some more. Okay. I wonder if that other crab that I need can be caught in the same place as the spider crab. Or the other creature, I should say. What are you? Hello? Ah, ghost fish. Or ghost shark. Excuse me. Squat lobster. That looks like exactly what should fit in over here. Perfect. Goblet. Piece of lumber, another research part, silver plate, move that, and another flame. Ah! Alright. Well, at least I didn't lose anything. Somehow. You know, that's probably a good idea. 5x5, 5x4, don't need that at the moment, but crab pot is a good way to make passive money without really taking up any of my time. Especially here. Oh. I think this is the last piece of lumber I needed. Some easy treasure. Broken spectacles. Alright. Cloth? Don't mind if I do. And now I guess I can light the flames. Left. Cold flame roars in the statue's hands. Middle. No signs of any aberrant fish. So I think for now, I'll sleep the night away here. It's a good time to check on my crab pot. Ugh. It's very orange. Spider crab. Oh. There. Okay, 2 lumber. I need more metal for this. And then, yeah, the only thing I need now is 4 more metal. And money, I suppose. Aha. Decayed or defaced skate. Bones replace cartilage and erupt through soft skin. A frightening new form begins to emerge. Oh dear. Ah, that is very unfortunate. Of course, just as I catch an aberrant fish. Oh my. Well, that's a bother. I guess I could have used the banish spell. Cloth? Don't need that. Doubloon. Ghost shark. Can't see much of anything there. This is something special. Another... Oh. Hang on. Another tablet. Eyes flag. Oh. Not what I expected. Oh dear. Come on now. There's some kind of dock over here, and an aberrant fish. I do want to grab that. Twisted shark. Three tails that twist and turn, 3 unite behind the head. Thrice the body that must be fed. as much as I'd like to see how that, or how much that sells for, I need to see if this can take that. Looks like it can. Seems a good time to head back and get a little bit of rest. Avoid running aground on the rocks. Hey, welcome. More dredge. I've done quite a bit, actually. Not a whole lot today, but I rescued a castaway. I came up and started doing the Devil's Spine quest. Catching fish around the volcanic area. I've nearly upgraded my boat to the fullest, actually, as well. And I'm just searching for one more aberrant fish. And yeah. And then I can complete this step of the local quest here, as it were. $49. Not bad. I also found a place where I was able to catch a coelacanth, which is exciting. It was in here before, but I already caught it and sold it, so gone for the time being. One more aberrant fish. Yeah. I had actually caught an aberrant fish, the last one that I needed, but my boat was hit by the eyeless creature that goes around this area. And it was lost overboard, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh well. Just means I have to do more fishing. Oh, there is some kind of treasure in there, though. Can I get that without being attacked? That's looking like the answer may be no. Ain't that just the way? Indeed. Huh, another spider crab. I should probably actually use that bait now and see if I can get it to gather the coelacanth there again. What was I doing a moment ago? Sold those. I need to sleep in a moment, but before that... Ooh, a trophy fish. It's been quite a while since I got one of those. Maybe I should grab another crab pot and drop it down. Probably a worthwhile investment. Yeah, I haven't actually been doing much with the crab pots through, well, all of my time playing so far. I probably missed out on finding a lot of, well, different crabs from around the map. But it is what it is. Not atrophy, bait. There we are. No coelacanth, but a frilled shark. Oh, it changes. I see. Okay, okay. Interesting. Still no aberrant fish. No idea what a crab pot is. Yeah, a crab pot is, it's just a trap that you can catch crabs in. You put in bait and they'll gather and get stuck. And then you can pick them up and eat them, sell them, whatever you plan to do with the crab. At least that's how it works in life. And in game. Ah. Yeah. It's just another name for a crab trap, really. How do I repair it? Repair all. Perfect. $11 meters. 20 is probably a little better. I haven't checked around the back of this island, really. Let me have a look. More things in there that I'd be able to get with explosives, I guess. That's what I was going to do. Not fish market, shipyard, explosives. Perfect. There. Now, I want to see what's in here. Nope. Oh dear. Ah, it got me. Nothing lost though, so that's good. but that is money wasted. Ah, well. It is kind of funny that the area that has very active volcanoes and whatnot, the volcanoes really aren't the issue. It's these little noisy critters. Lay off it, would you? And piranhas. Still no guarantee of an aberrant fish around, which is disappointing. Aha! Sable Reacher. Wings of mussel spin their webs between inky black legs. A gloomy core grows in the deep. Perfect. That is exactly the type of thing I was looking for. Now, where? Here. Here it is. Delicious. The rock splits with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, revealing its core. Encrusted talisman. Oh, interesting. So not to storage. Fathomless flame. Okay, well I can take the flame over to finish the quest here. There we go. Preparations are complete. The fanatic awaits. The flames are lit. Ah, I can feel it! The chill of the deep touches us now. It is time. Come! You follow him up the steps of the temple. At the top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He draws the antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze. It is almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey and the end. Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises his scroll. He begins to chant. Stand back. You are rooted to the spot. The wind picks up, swirling sea spray around the altar. A cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood at his feet. You can't. The freezing blaze climbs his legs. His chanting continues, no pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arm skyward. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. A cold mist pools around the floor of the temple briefly, before the wind sweeps it into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. The pyre is cold and damp. You take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm, clock hands spinning wildly below the cracked face. Well, rip indeed. It seemed to be what he wanted, so... good for him, I suppose. Is this metal? Good, that's the last thing I need. Metal scraps. He really did play himself, I guess. Alright, well, I guess for now I will pick up these crab pots. That one caught two. And I should also check and see what the, we'll send these over here. Floating dock. Do I want rod spaces? I think I do. Yeah. Then I just need two more for a light space. And... Encrusted talisman. So does this? Pick up. How do I... Oh, to cargo. There we go. And I can install it here. There we are. Now... I think I am going to go back to where it all began. Perfect. Anything else I need? I guess I can pick these up. Bunch of things to sell off at Little Marrow. And the runes are the tablets. Alright, now back to the collector. You climb the broken steps to the old mansion, the waves swelling and crashing against the basalt columns that surround you. You pause before crossing the threshold. I'll deliver it. He approaches, drawing closer with an incessant ticking. You have the pocket watch. You take out the watch. Its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in a rhythmic struggle, trying but failing to move forwards. You place it in front of the collector. Though it has been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this, the sound of its mechanisms have grown no less unpleasant. And with that, our collection is complete. I must admit, I am surprised. I did not think you had such had the determination for such a job. Now, with these 5 relics in our possession, only one thing remains. I suspect you know by now. Know what? It will become apparent soon enough. We must make one final voyage. This time, I will be with you. I need some time to prepare. I have a feeling that is something that is going to cause a permanent change. So I'll hold off on that for now. Oh, aberrant fish, and it went away. Definitely does give that vibe. Hello? What can I do for you today? The trader takes the stone tablet from you and inspects it closely, turning it over in his hands. Remarkable. Yes, I do believe this is a fragment of a larger arrangement. He reaches up to a high shelf and brings down a similar-looking stone, albeit one covered with much more dust. Some years ago, I acquired this other piece. You found this near those ruins in the Devil's Spine, didn't you? Yes. Ah, well, I suspect there will be more out there. I'll hold on to this for now and study it further while you search for the other fragments. Oh, you've got another? Wonderful. Please, let me see. The trader takes the stone tablet from you and lays it on a table next to the others. Judging by the age of the stone and the shape of the glyph, these are part of the same set. It looks like they joined together to form a square, so hopefully there's just one more to find. I do have trinkets, $352 worth, even. Okay. Well, there are definitely some things left to do. I haven't been into the southern area at all. People kept mentioning a photographer, but I never found her. And there are also more fish to catch. Banged cod. Deviantly sharp teeth with chunks of smaller fish lodged between, a hunger in its eyes. Lovely. Abercrombie and fish. Oh, a whale. I wonder if I can get more explosives already. do want to get in here. But I don't know if this is the place where I can actually find a stone tablet. Nope. Goblet. More treasure. Silver plate. At least I think that pretty much just paid for itself there. So that's handy. Oh. Or it would have if I hadn't smashed my ship into the rocks immediately. Oh well. What is life without a little reckless driving, I suppose? Oh, this looks like more of... Found a few of those spots. That's probably where I need to go with the collector. Emerald ring. Emerald earrings. Oh dear. Oh, it's ahead of me. I'm gonna have to get out in a different way. Okay. Maybe I should install some better lights now that I have so much more in space in my cargo hold. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like when my panic is high, the statues actually have eyes. One eye each. That's concerning. Huh. I got an achievement for having 3,000 lumens worth of light. Oh, I should check... see if she has more explosives again. It's been barely a day, though. She does. That is quite handy. Alright, there we go. You're leaving me alone now. And this is an interesting area. Oh. Another sextant. I think that might be what I'm looking for in there. much harder to control my ship when it's this fast now. Stone tablet. There we go. More emerald earrings. And now I make my way to any dock near here. Oh. What are you? Oh, just those eels. Okay. It looks like there's a giant rig out there of some kind. I really want to travel out there and see what it is. You know what? I think that is my next course of action. Infernal eel, grown fat from countless corpses that rest in the deep, the harbinger of a sick mercy for lost souls. Infernal eel. That's a good one. Alright, let me put a few things into storage. That's the rest of the description. Perfect. Prepare all. Yep. Now, where out here was it? What is that? Oh, is that? Nope. Somewhere over this way, I think. But impossible to see during the day, which is odd. Maybe I have to head there at night, which would be probably a bad sign of what is or isn't there. This is new as well, though. Looks like someone's here. You undock next to an old rowboat. Somebody is here. He's hunched over by the campfire, muttering to himself. You cautiously approach. The old mayor! Oh. Did you throw it back? What? The book! Oh. No. I'm not seeing things. It's really you, isn't it? Who do you think I am? He turns away, wringing his hands. He speaks to the fire. It was him and his damned wife. They dredged up that old book, but something cloaked in fog followed it out, right through the boat. Boom! The man makes crude explosion noises and motions wide with his hands, still talking to the fire, as though pantomiming a story to a child. That's the name of the game. Dredge. I think I'm starting to piece together the story as well. I thought that people kept saying they recognized me, and then, oh no, I mistook you for someone else, I'm sorry. Keep getting all of the messages that are of obviously whoever the relics belonged to in the first place. And the collector seems to know me pretty well. I'm thinking I am connected to the collector in some way. It spoke. It said it was coming for our breath, that we wouldn't be needing it soon, and then darkness crashed down. An age later, some of us washed up on the shore, and him, still clutching that book. "Throw it back," we cried as the fog rolled ashore. We thought surely it can still be undone. What book? Silver and crimson, the book covered in her blood. Her blood, oh. The blood of his wife? You're not making any sense. Throw it back. The man closes his eyes tight as he holds back tears. His voice falls to a whisper. Please, the lighthouse keeper, she saw. She knows where it came from, where it needs to go. Tell me more about this book. Silver and crimson, silver and crimson. He rocks back and forth, staring through the flames. What do you know about the fog? It cloaks that calamitous thing. It's evil. Haven't you felt it? What does the lighthouse keeper have to do with this? She saw it all. That ruinous day. Ask her. Beg her. Tell her I... He trails off, his face collapsing in sorrow. And still no sign of that oil rig. But it's gotta be somewhere out here. Ooh, an aberrant fish. Well, this will pass time. Oh, a sunfish. That's not aberrant, though. Unlucky, I guess. Well, onto the open ocean I go. Also, by the way, I tried the game with my controller earlier, but my controller, it really does just keep disconnecting all the time when I'm using it, which is kind of annoying. And one of the reasons I haven't gone back to play Hollow Knight so much recently. But I'm sure there's a way I can get around that. It'd be nice if I could use it just wirelessly with my computer, but I haven't really looked into a way to do that yet. Okay. The lighthouse is over there. Nice and dark. Do I have to be... Do I have to be panicked somewhat? Huh. Absolutely zero sign of the rig now. That's unhelpful. Another whale. I think. Oh, not a whale. Definitely not a whale. I'm gonna manifest. There we go. Back here. Oh, looky there. There's some aberrant fish. A grouper. Just a tusked grouper. Okay. Well, I do need to ask the lighthouse keeper what's going on, so... Back I go. That's a lot of rocks popping into existence. Fisherman! What is it? You look a touch troubled. Is the fog starting to get to you? Completely normal around here, and nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, you'll be right as rain by morning. Yeah, I'll be fine. Alright, lighthouse keeper. What is it? Do you know of the Silver and Crimson Book? She shudders at the very mention of the book. You're really asking me? After all this time? You know it must be returned. She looks at you with deep pity. You have to move her on, for her sake as well as yours. Take control. Be rid of that thing once and for all. Ah. So the collector is just a part of me. I think. Interesting. Okay. Well... Maybe it's time for me to go off the map a little bit before really exploring more of the story. Definitely some odd things going on there. I never realized there were a bunch of homes around here. I never came this way? Okay. Interesting. Anchor flag. Alright. What is happening here? Yeah, that is a very large ship. No kidding. Oh, research park. Don't mind if I do. That can be blown up, but again, don't have explosives on me. Okay. Oh, here's another one of the stones. Can't do anything with that yet. I really feel like that's probably the next step or similar. Alright, well... Good time to buy more explosives for me. There we are. Send that flag into storage, and... should probably start researching that engine. Oh. Aberrant fish. Snapper. Latching snapper. Swollen flesh folds back over its eyes. Cracked lips bleed through mounted scar tissue. All of the aberrant fish. Which I presume was also your nickname in high school. All of the aberrant fish indeed. Loose debris. There we are. Is this... oh, refined metal. Don't think I actually need any more of this right now, but... I hear a dog. Oh, yeah, if I go around I can probably pick it up even. Something out there. There's a skinny brown dog leaping around in the shallows. Occasionally it lunges at the water, snapping at some small silvery fish. Its technique is ineffective. You jump off the boat into thigh-high water. The dog stops chasing fish and focuses on you. Slowly approach. Can't fish. Well, it isn't... It seems like a fairly normal dog, so... I'm not too surprised it can't fish. Can dog eat squid? Or can dogs eat squid? Probably. We'll find out. Throw some more fish. Stops just outside of your reach. Hold out some fish. Pat the dog. Okay. I have pat the dog. Oh. The dog is following. Yeah, it can come along. Sure. Maybe you could find this dog a more permanent home. It's kind of what I was thinking. Seems like that didn't even take the firefly squid I had. Or have, even. A little bit more panic. That's fine. I was just turning my lamp off. You didn't need to do that for me. There we go. Sell fish. Sleep. Talk to the merchant. Nope. Yeah. The dog itself is probably fine. Maybe it'd make a good companion for the researcher out here. Or maybe it is something cursed and will drive her crazy, but we'll see. Oh, hello again. What do you need? This dog needs a home. Do you want it? A dog? Oh gosh, let me see. The dog bounds over to the researcher. She crouches down to pet the dog, grinning. The dog licks her chin in response. I could definitely take this off your hands, and I'd love the company. Are you sure? Yes, you should take the dog. Thank you. Oh, we're going to be such good friends. He can be my assistant. It's an eldritch horror. Immediately it has a bone in its mouth, so not out of the cards. Yeah. Suddenly, the dog stands upright and begins to retch. Its stomach heaving. Seconds later, it vomits a wet glob onto the floor. Something glistens through the mucus. Oh, that's interesting. I suppose that's yours, if you want it. Sapphire ring. I can clean the rest up. Don't worry about it. Well... yeah. It did immediately vomit slime. You're quite right. Hammerhead shark. Well, that is interesting. Oh. I mean, I did expect there to be something off with it, but I didn't expect it to just immediately vomit. Well, I've been here. Well, now she has a friend, so that's good, I suppose. Probably. She did talk about being lonely, so that's something at least. She gonna turn into slime. I've only seen one person even get close to that so far, and that's the dock worker at Little Marrow. So, not out of the question, but I'm not convinced yet. Anglerfish, looks like. Yeah. Oh, a trophy. Don't mind if I do. Sure. Okay. Jellyfish popping up again. Okay. This would probably be a good place to put out the crab traps, actually. Can't imagine anglerfish taste very good. I don't know. I think... I mean, they are edible, I believe. I think they probably taste like most other fish. If I were to hazard a guess. Okay, down this way. Pretty big in Japan? Yeah, I kind of thought that I'd read about people eating anglerfish. I imagine it's probably a pretty mild taste. This is a pretty large area. I haven't been here at all yet. Oh. That is not a fishing spot. Ice? Oh, is this the DLC? This is the Pale Reach, I think? Oh my. Okay. Well, I only need one more medal now. But yeah, I would like to try anglerfish someday. That'd be interesting. I mean, I'll try most things once, in terms of food. I have already eaten some fairly odd meals anyway, so... It wouldn't be anything too new, I guess. Pufferfish. I was just thinking about that, actually. Fugu. Down here to investigate the ice field, too. Seems to have appeared out of nowhere. My best guess is that it drifted up from the south. Either way, thought I should set up a pontoon here. But when I went to stake my claim, I noticed some old equipment on the ice. Come and check it out when you get a second. In the meantime, I've gotten some new rods for sale. They'll be perfect for fishing in the ice around here. I see worksite. The traveling merchant has crossed over to the nearby iceberg and is inspecting some old pieces of metal. You approach. It's so weird. This stuff seems old. Like, really old. She kicks a large sheet of metal, half embedded in the ice. A thin layer of snow dislodges, revealing lines of rivet holes. And come in here. Look! You follow her into a small makeshift shelter, ruined by years of harsh weather. Inside are some schematics nailed to a table, still barely legible. See how they angled these sheets, and the lining of the metal around the bow. Whoever was here, I think they were constructing an icebreaker. Could you make another one using these plans? Probably, but let me see. She trudges outside again and paces out the length of metal scraps on the ice. We've got most of the basic materials here already, but of course we're missing the most crucial pieces. An icebreaker needs specially tempered, angled metal, as well as components designed to minimize the impact to your hull. I can't see any of those here, but whoever left all this stuff here, maybe they left other pieces elsewhere. Or maybe you'll be able to find their old ship and salvage the icebreaker they already built. That would be convenient. Anyway, to build a new icebreaker, these are the parts we'll need. Bracing, plow half. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, pufferfish, that would be interesting to try. Oh, I already had the other piece completed. There we go. I've completed my ship upgrades, other than, I guess, the icebreaker. I should probably sleep here. I also want to try snake wine. I think that would be quite interesting. Or, you know, yeah. It is just like wine, but with a whole snake pickling in it. Oh, the photographer! Here she is! Hello. I don't think we've met. A fisherman, I presume. Please, try to keep your engine noise to a minimum. It tends to frighten the wildlife. There's a narwhal somewhere in this ice field. I couldn't get any further in, so I've been trying to take a picture from here with no luck. I tried placing some scraps of fish on that ice sheet over there to entice it, but I didn't have enough to hold its attention for long. I only caught a glimpse. I don't suppose you'd have any fish you'd be prepared to donate to the pursuit of wildlife photography? Fill the space entirely with any fish you'd like. I can't imagine the narwhal is too picky. Okay. Wow, finally found the photographer. That's great. But yeah, I also, I think I've seen a similar thing done with tequila where somebody just puts a scorpion in it to basically draw the poison out and process it. And I think there's some kind of chemical reaction, yeah, some kind of chemical reaction with the alcohol that makes the poison non-deadly, even though they use probably just not deadly poison in the first place. I'd have to imagine. Barbed ice rod. Yeah. I think I will use that. Send that to storage. I have eaten scorpion, but I think it was a non-venomous type. It was a much smaller one. Ice fish. It didn't taste like much, but I enjoyed the experience. It's kind of like, oh, thawed ice fish. Globs of flesh drip from this fish. Its departure from the icy waters causing an instant, irreversible reaction. But yeah, I would say that the scorpion I tried was pretty good. I would eat it again. I was pretty young at the time as well, so I can't remember all of the details, but I do remember the experience. But yeah, there are plenty of insects that are honestly fine to eat, and it seems gross to a lot of people, but when you actually try them, it's just, you know, it's fine. Bug food, yeah. Toothfish. Oh, I should have grabbed the photographer's equipment out of my storage. The music here is menacing. That's perfect. Now, cut your engines. We'll need to wait in complete silence. Shh! I think I hear something under the ice. Oh. That is not a narwhal. What on earth was that thing? I'm not sticking around to find out. You know, that was no regular narwhal. It seems voracious and hyper-aggressive. Animals like that tend to be very unpredictable. These ice fields aren't safe with that thing around. You should consider turning back. I'll be out of here as soon as I've packed my things away. Alright, well. Maybe I should... I really should have grabbed her equipment. Well, I assume it was her equipment. And seen if she needed it. I can probably do that in the dark without completely crashing and burning and losing everything. Don't mind that. I'm sure that was nothing. We're fine. See, everything is fine here. Is she still here? No, she isn't. Okay. Well. Looks like there's a dock here, though. Oh. Looks like a piece of the icebreaker. Ah. Perfect. That was a very loud singular heartbeat. Is that an aberrant man inside of that ice there? Do you see the purple figure? Okay. A cold wind whistles through the doorway of the only cabin still standing. Behind it, a frozen-over dig site is littered with tools and debris. Ice shard. Light pierces through the ice, intensifying and concentrating into a glow in the center. A dark form takes shape against the light. Oh, listen. What could go wrong? A distorted voice echoes from within. Don't disturb the ice. What happened here? It whispered, promised, stones from the stars. It knew the three would hear the heart beneath the ice. The voice grows louder. It commanded 3 listeners, 3 sacrifices, for 3 eyes. I obeyed, but a 4th now sees forever futile. The shadow was silent for a time. Slumbering, still should leave. It sees you before it whispers. Do I? Normally, that's what you do to start a conversation, not to end it. Well, here goes nothing. Do not risk breaking its senses through the ice, through the shadows. No hope. Well, I don't have an ice pick, so we're both safe for now. You enter the small cabin, the door long since fallen from its hinges. A rotting table sits inside. A crudely drawn map of the area has been charted onto a scrap of paper. You attach it to your own map. A large book sits on the table. It's well worn from the passage of time, but you can still read the words Captain's Log etched into the cover. You open the book, its frozen spine cracking for the first time in decades. What entry do you want to read? 30th of May. Arrived at the floating sea ice amidst a particularly thick fog. Few channels could be seen leading into the ice, though sizable chunks float in our way, posing a hazard. I have ordered us to moor against the outer ice wall while the engineers make adjustments to better prepare the vessel. The vessel was pursued by particularly aggressive narwhal. Some men placed fish on the ice nearby in an effort to distract it. It appeared to work, though only for a time. It resurfaced and needed satiating repeatedly. If we can't find a more permanent solution to the beast, we'll have to make sure we keep enough fish on hand to placate it. As I lay falling asleep, the most almighty voice spoke unto me. It resounded from the thick ice below, at once both powerful and ethereal. There was no mistaking this as a trick of the wind, nor a jest by the crew. It did not pause for response or acknowledgement, but whispered a cryptic prophecy. At first I could not make sense of it. 3 listeners shall hear the heart, and that I should indulge in these listeners. It spoke of boundless wealth from the stars, and of eyes opening unto the world. The rest of my sleep was feverish, as my mind was plagued with the sound of the voice. It spun in my head, echoing even louder. In the morning, the boatswain and navigator came to me separately, claiming to have heard a sound like a heartbeat as the men were digging yesterday. They indicated a desire to explore the eastern and western reaches of the ice field. I shall indulge them. Well, well, well. That sounds, to me, like quite an interesting mystery. But I think that for now... Oh, there's more. Oh, no, these are just what I read. For now, I'm thinking I will call it here. I definitely want to do more of the DLC before carrying on with the story. Excuse me. But yeah, I think that's a good place to stop for now. With the heartbeat and everything. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye. See you later.